I first found Tanya with just the amount of advertising and marketing. So it's the signs in the neighborhood and all of the advertising that comes to your home. And also word of mouth. A lot of people talk about Tanya and her ability to sell.
When we decided to sell our house, we spoke with 3 different realtors. And Tanya and Michael stood out above the others because they were confident that they could find us buyers.
One of the things that matters in selling a house is that you can bring buyers to the table. And we really felt that that presence that she had here and experience in this neighborhood meant that she had a Rolodex of people who were interested in living here, and that would be to our benefit when we listed the house.
A lot of this pre-marketing was out there to generate interest, and through the website, through print marketing.
How they market it within social media platforms is really impressive, and that's good. So they covered all the bases, really.
We decided to use Tanya and Michael initially because we saw their signs all over the neighborhood. We've lived here for 4 years, and their signs, they literally had the most signs of any other agents out there. That made us make the initial call, and after that we just were impressed with their tenacity and their persistence.
And any worries we had about the price or what timing when we should sell our house, they just came by and put us at ease.
They were very well educated on the market, and I mean, obviously they sell a lot of houses in this area, and we were just comfortable because I mean, we saw their signs everywhere, so we knew they must be doing a pretty good job.
Well, I found out about Tanya and Michael through signage in the West End, just from driving around and seeing her sign everywhere. And I heard good things through neighbors from where we were selling the house, so we went with Tanya. Well, we found Tanya's team to stand out for us. From her personality, she's very approachable. She had a lot of good suggestions as far as what we needed to do to maybe spruce the house up a little bit, without going overboard. So Michael came with a lot of good suggestions as well as to how we can best make the house look beautiful to sell it. Tanya and Michael came up with this whole package for us that included marketing in magazines, signage. She had a lot of clients, I know, that were like right in her back pocket. They became friends to us. They made the process so much easier than we could have ever imagined. And the results were absolutely amazing. So thank you, Tanya and Michael.
Tanya was the first one to come to an appointment at our house, and she came extremely well prepared. She had a huge dossier of references and the work she'd done, houses she'd sold, and she looked like she knew what she was doing. She seemed to be selling a lot of houses. You see her name, and within a few days you see sold. The marketing is amazing. She does everything from the Globe and the Star to local papers. Once we were very happy with how she had sold our house and how it worked out, we decided to go with her again to find a place to stay.
When I had an interview with Michael and Tanya together here, they stood out to me compared to other brokers because of their level of professionality. They immediately addressed the main concerns that I had in regards to, for example, coverage. For my house to be well represented and to be able to get the money that it's worth.
Within actually a day and a half, that coming soon, pre-advertising resulted in 2 bids. And we ended up accepting one, and it was we were very pleased. So if we ever had any questions, we would text Michael or email Tanya, and they would be back in touch with us within sometimes minutes.
That really was helpful for us to really know that he'll get back to us with anything we needed right away.
It was a pleasure to work with them, and we would really recommend them to anyone.
Yes, we would recommend Michael and Tanya. That they were helpful throughout the whole process of buying and selling our house, and we couldn't have done it without them.